I think it's Lanzarote record time.
Lanzarote
and talk about the record.
What's up, Joe?
What is going on, Lanzarote? Oh, let me say, I just want to do a shout out real quick. Lanzarote is killing classes with the ghostwriting class, and picture this. This guy is on fire. I hope everybody's hearing that. Big shout out to you, Lanzarote. Big shout out. You're killing it.
Yeah. Okay, my question for you. What is your goal?
What is my goal? Well, my goal spiritually is always to be happy. And my career goal is to be financially secure, but to be happy in what I'm doing that makes me that way.
Okay.
You know? So, you know, because if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life, you know?
Right.
I love that.
Yeah. And I love working with you guys. And I don't even know why I call it. I love playing with you guys because it's more of playing than working.
You know, so deep. I mean, all of your answers are like, you know, what did I picture now? I pictured like, you know, when you plant seeds.
Yeah.
Plant seeds in the ground.
Yeah.
And I feel a whole forest is growing. Even in these 2 hours, I see the forest, and the forest is
wow. Thank you, David. That's such a wonderful compliment, especially coming from somebody as talented and as warm and loving a person as you are. Oh my God, David, your ears must ring a lot because I talk about your voice, how fantastic of a singer you are. You are like, oh my God, you know, when we did the last holiday show in person and you said, oh my God, your song just killed me, bro.
Thank you. Oh, you know, I just
killed
do
me.
It. I thank you. I don't think about it. I just, you know, enjoy what I'm doing. And like you said, you know, the path, you know, in a way, the way you said it, it's sort of like the paths we take. You've got to just enjoy those moments, and we're going to have the ups and downs in life, but we just, you know, I have no regrets.
But I mean, as a singer, not only do you have the path, you're a technician. You're a technician. You sing incredibly. And the passion in your voice and you can hear it, you know, I mean, you know, when somebody has that mileage, has that years of experience in here and in here, it comes out in song that way. I mean, you know, it's funny, when I used to work at Be Here Now, I could tell if somebody was going to be killer just the way they would take their guitar out of the case. I'd be like, oh no, this dude's gonna kill us, man. Oh my God, we're in for a treat. I could just tell this dude is a road dog. He's been doing this for his whole life.
Wow.
And that you can't learn that. You can't learn that. There's no cheat code for that. You got to take the long way there. There's no shortcut for that. That's what I'm talking about. And you didn't take no shortcut. You had to take the long way, and the long way is what gives you the passion and the spirit and the, you know, when people sing like, you know, they sound like they're wearing a warm robe and fuzzy slippers when they sing. That is you, bro. That is you. And that don't come by accident. That comes from years of doing it. Years and years and years. So as big shout out to you, David Zimmerman. You are incredible. Not only as an actor and just a life force and a wonderful, positive person. You're an amazing singer and a technician as well. So I wanted to return that compliment.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. That means more than you know.
It's all worth it. You know, like I know when people, when your peers give you those kind words, it makes all the bull and all the crap all worth it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, because it's coming from someone who really cares about you,
Yeah.
trusts in you, and can see the real you.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Well, we're down to the last four.
Okay.
The last
Who we
four
got?
we have these four coming up. We have Mark Pulver, Ryan Jameson, Zuli Johnson, and Bill James. So we're going to start with Mr. Mark Pulver.
Hello, Mark Pulver.
How you doing, Joe? I got the floor now.
You have the floor, the wall, the ceiling, and the windowsill.
Okay, yes. Two quick, brief questions.
Sure.
Number one, what was your worst downfall, or your worst adversity? And number two, I'm working now one-on-one with Pascal to do workshops. What's your advice to me to get started with that in the workshops of achievement, enhancing lives with people for disabilities?
Well, I would just say, listen, Pascal is an incredible artist himself. He has written with some of the biggest people in the music industry. For those of you who don't know that, he has. So any words of wisdom coming from the mouth of Pascal, I would say, really pay attention to what he has to say, because he knows exactly what he's talking about. And so, yeah, ask a lot of questions. Don't pretend to know something or be afraid to ask him to repeat something because you're afraid he's going to get angry at you or something. Ask questions. Always ask questions, no matter what. Follow the directions and put your whole heart and soul into it. And I mean, sometimes I'll rewrite something 3 times till I like it. Never settle. Don't settle. Don't settle on just okay. Make it magnificent. Make it a masterpiece. Don't get distracted. Don't let the inner voices tell you anything negative. Stay positive and don't listen to the negative side of your mind telling you anything, because you are talented and creative, Mark, and I love you, man. And you are just an incredible person, always positive and always passionate in what you're doing. And your honesty and your humility, I love it. You're just incredible.
I give my all, Joe, to you and
do.
to everybody. I give my all, 150%.
I know you do.
Yeah.
And you're a very, very special person.
Oh,
There's not many people like you, Mark.
I tell you. Yeah.
And my biggest failure, I would think, is sometimes my own negative voices plague me in the back of my mind. We all have them. No matter how positive I am, sometimes I have to wrestle with my own demons, and I have to wrestle with my own. Like, I remember once I did a session with all these jazz guys. I'm playing guitar for this session. It was all jazz. I'm not a jazz player, but I'm playing all this jazz stuff. And these guys all graduated from like Juilliard and, all the big music colleges, and all with doctorates in music. And I'm sitting on the amplifier. I'm like, what the hell am I doing here? Like I got here because of KISS. like, these guys have they have degrees. I'm like, they're going to know I'm such a phony. That was what's going on in my mind. Right.
Wow.
And as I'm playing over the music, I'm like, in my mind, my Jiminy Cricket in here is going, they're going to know, Joe. They're going to know you're full of crap. These guys are amazing players. You're not even a pimple on their butt.
Oh.
And when you feel that way in your your inner thing tells you that we all go through those things. Like we all go through those things. Like, and so, and the worst part of it was, I was beating myself and they loved everything I played.
Hmm.
They
Yeah.
loved it. So, and I was like, man, I gave myself a shellacking for no reason.
It's so true what we do to ourselves, right?
Oh my God, we're our own worst enemies and critics. I
It's like,
thought, you know what I thought? I thought any minute they were going to say, all right, Joe, thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Like I literally was waiting for someone to stop me and go, not what we're looking for. I'm really, hey, you play great, but you're just not the right fit. Like I was waiting any minute to hear that. And I didn't hear it, but I heard it from me.
right. You're boxing yourself. You're fighting yourself in your own mind. It's the trusting of yourself that we need to do.
Yeah.
And I came across a new song by my favorite singer who just came out with her new album, Miss Barbara Streisand. Barbara. And she has a new song, which take a listen to.
Sure.
It's called Sweet Forgiveness.
Ooh.
And I might send it to you via email, but everybody check it out because to me, it's the sweet forgiveness. She talks about the two sides, but one heart. And hold a minute. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, a spider. Sorry, it was a big one.
Oh my goodness, be careful. Put a leash on it.
Talk about sweet forgiveness. Oh my God, now I feel guilty. But the sweet forgiveness of yourself, the two sides of you, but the one heart.
Yeah.
And take a listen to that, everybody, because
I will.
And Joe, because it's about forgiving yourself and saying to yourself, hey, I'm okay. You know? Anyway, enough of that. Your stories, write a book, Joe. Write a book.
Oh, thanks, David.
Well, we have Mr. Ryan Jameson. Ryan.
High flying Ryan without even trying. There he is in the house. What's up?
There you go. Ryan, I want to see your whole face, your shoulders. Bring down that camera a little. I love it.
What's happening, Ryan?
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What's happening?
Oh, good. I heard that you have a good pitch and voice and music. That's good.
I try,
Hey, I have one question for you.
Sure. What's your question?
You know who's a good rock singer?
Who?
Avril Lavigne. She's pretty good.
I love Avril Lavigne. Yeah, she's great. When her first album came out, she worked with this team called The Matrix. And that was 3 producers, a girl and 2 guys, just like LPJ was, a guy and 2 guys and a girl. And we had big dreams of being like in that kind of category with the Matrix, who wrote Complicated for Avril Lavigne. So yeah, I love Avril Lavigne. I love that first album she did. And I still love Avril Lavigne. Everything she does, I like.
I love it. Good. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan.
Next, we have the lovely, the talented, the beautiful Zuli Johnson. Zuli Johnson.
I love my Zuli.
Hello, everybody. Hi,
There's
Zoe.
my Zuli. Hey, Zul, what's going on, sweetie? What's your question?
I had 2 questions.
Okay.
When you go on tour with your band,
Mhm.
what's your favorite city? And if you want to go back there, or your favorite country, if you went out one tour. And my second question is, and did any of you guys got jealous each other talent? Like your bandmate would be the best bass player and the best drummer. Does anyone have jealousy about?
Oh man, jealousy. Listen, there was 5 guys in that band, and every one of those guys, they're artists. They're all artists. They're all creative. They're all talented, and like the rest of us, they're all fragile. And so, you're going to have clashes of egos, especially when you're full of testosterone and you're 23 years old or 22, and you know, and you think you know everything, and you're 12 feet tall and bulletproof. I went through that phase as well, and you know, and learned about how much I didn't know. And yes, there was jealousy sometimes in the band. You know, just the way other people, like managers, treated, let's say, the singer over me, or the singer over the drummer, or you know, and things like that. Or somebody was interviewing us for the newspaper or for a magazine, and they were asking Richie all the questions and not asking me, or not asking the other members of the band. I think everybody in the band gets a little touchy about stuff like that. So, you know, but we were young, and we were, you know, we were all 15 feet tall and bulletproof at that point. We were 22. So, you know, and, you know, it can play with your head sometimes when you have girls, you know, screaming and trying to, you know, grab you and stuff. You know, it can get to your head a little bit. And because, you know, in high school, you know, I was like girl repellent, you know, and then suddenly all these girls want my attention, and it kind of puts you through a loop, like, whoa, you know. So you know, and I think the favorite place that we played, now in Sick Mickey, we did travel. We did a lot of traveling, and there's a lot of venues to play between Philadelphia and, say, like Florida. We would go, you know, we would play up and down. And I think my favorite place to play at that time was New York.
Wow.
Because when you played New York City, you played some of the bigger places in New York City, you felt like you really did something. You know, and even though New York's only an hour and a half from Philly, you know, we played at some pretty cool, prestigious places while we were there. So it was fun, you know.
Wow.
And so, yeah, I would say that's probably, I love New York. So I love going to New York. And now it's funny because a lot of times when I was there for business, I didn't really get a chance to appreciate New York because I was there for meetings. I was there for this. So I didn't stop and smell the roses. But I love going to New York with no agenda and just going, get me to Chinatown, get me to some pizza, get me to some, you know, I want to eat in New York. I want to take the subway, you know. I want to be a New Yorker for a little bit. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? Yeah, I want to be a New Yorker. So, yeah, that's probably one of some of my favorite places. But yes, to answer that second part of your question, yes, the egos were rampant, you know. But you know what? We're all grown now. We're all really good buddies, and we love each other. And even though we had our differences and our problems, we're all older now. We're all past it, and we just love each other now. So it's great.
Wonderful question.
Oh.
Yeah, thanks, Lily. That was a great 2 questions, double barrel question.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, to round off the guest hosts today, who have put their you know, automatic hands up and have waved and waved and waved. We do have Bill James. Mr.
Yes.
Bill James.
Hi,
That's
Bill
me.
James.
Howdy ho.
What's happening, Bill?
Nothing much, just hanging in there, Mr. Joe. And
That's
Joe, do you remember when we were in the National Zest Pool
Yeah.
and the mustache one?
Oh, I love that one. Both of those.
Yeah,
I love both of
That
those.
was amazing. You really made my day, make me feel really happy. Ever since you came to Studio West, you really made me really happy, Joe.
Oh, thank you, Bill.
You're
You
the
made me
best
happy.
teacher in the world.
We've had some great times over the years, you and I.
Yes, we have.
Well, I tell you that
Thanks,
Joe, you make everybody happy here,
Oh,
and
thank
we're
you.
all blessed to have you here. And I'm gonna just bring on everybody now to share the
Yeah,
love,
thank you so
to
much,
show
everybody.
the love. Everybody,
I'm ready.
we
Point
love
it.
you, Joe.
We love you,
Oh,
Joe.
thanks, everybody.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's unmute everybody
Joe.
to say hello and send the love and.
I love it.
Hey, we love you, Joe.
Hey,
Hey,
Joe.
you.
Hey,
I love all
George.
you guys.
Hey,
It's
Joe.
cool to see everybody.
Hey, George.
We love you,
Hi,
Joe.
Byra. Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, Barb, my buddy.
We love you.
We love you
Hey,
too,
Joe.
Joe.
How was it?
That's right.
Button over there.
Hey, Ron Johnny.
Just sending your love, my love.
Logan,
Bill.
thank you.
I'm
Ronnie,
sending
thank
love
you
to you.
You're the best, Joe.
Lisa,
You're the best teacher ever.
Yes,
Joe, we
You are
love
the
you.
best.
Oh,
We need
Joe.
Tebow.
We need a teacher of
Mr.
the
Joe
month.
Seabe.
We too, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. We love you.
I love you guys.
Smother me in kisses, put your love to the test. Wrapped around my body like I'm under arrest. I swear that you're the devil and you got me possessed. And if you are an angel, I'm eternally blessed. Oh, amen, 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 amen. I like the way you look when you call out my name. And I'm praying on my knees, you take away all the pain. You're making me a believer and I'm changing my ways. You'll be my new religion for the rest of my days. So amen, amen, amen. You'll be my new religion. Amen, amen, amen. You'll be my new religion. Amen. Take me to the altar, bow my head at your feet. Serving to the priest that step aside on the street. Born again, I'm free at last, but still on your leash. I was lost, but since I met you, now I feel so complete. So amen, 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 amen. I like the way you look when you call out my name. And I'm praying on my knees, you take away all the pain. You're making me a believer and I'm changing my ways. You'll be my new religion for the rest of my days. So amen, amen, amen. You'll be my new religion. Amen, amen, amen. You'll be my new religion. Watch over me. It's all about forgiveness. To rest your weary head upon my shoulder. And now I see, just come inside your stillness. To come some wisdom as you're growing older. I like the way you look when you call out my name. And I'm praying on my knees, you take away all the pain. You're making me a believer and I'm changing my ways. You'll be my new religion for the rest of my days. I like the way you